Download the BCSN Plus app today. Local sports all the time. Visit bcsnnation.com for details. Discounts may apply.
All right, here's a picture of the 13 seniors on Anthony Wayne's baseball team, but I want to point out one person, Mason Dzierwa. You know him as the guy who hit a walk-off RBI to send the Generals to the Final Four, but last year he was told he was going to be on JV. Heartbreaking news to hear as a junior, but he turned that motivation into being a leader on a Generals team that is now 2 wins away from a state title.
Dzierwa with the game-winning hit.
Mason Dzierwa's really come on as of late.
I can assure you we wouldn't have 23 wins this year without Mason Dzierwa on our team.
He's been a great emotional leader, is what Coach Donnelly called him.
If you were to survey 100 people and ask them who would be the person to hit a walk-off RBI to send Anthony Wayne to the state Final Four, how many of those people would say you? Be honest.
I don't think too many. Just because the story and the background that I came from, just from last year to this year, took a jump, and I'm the leader of this team, I would say, or one of the leaders as a senior.
And going back to last year, what was that conversation like, being told that you were going to be on JV as a junior?
Did not perform how I wanted to exactly. Knew I worked hard, just some things didn't fall into place. It was really hard, just because all my buddies growing up, since I've played the game, are in my class, all 13 of us. So just not being able to play on the field with them for the first time almost in my life, I was a little disappointed, I was angry, and definitely sad.
Coach told me that all you needed was 5 minutes. He offered you to go home, take the day after hearing that devastating news, but you said you needed 5 minutes. What did you do with those 5 minutes?
I kind of sat back and definitely understood that everything happens for a reason. You know, he told me he still believed in me, and we were doing it for a purpose. Took that time just to really think about everything that he said, and just wanted to work even harder. It made me build up a fuel, and I would work harder than everybody, and I would, if I got an opportunity, especially now looking back to this year, I would make the best of it. So I think I've done that so far.
What did you learn playing junior varsity that has allowed you to have this emergence that you have had this year as a senior?
As much as frustrating as it was, I got to still play. I got to get in-game action, got to see live ABs, and I got to grow my game and get better, not only as a person but as a baseball player. It taught me how to be a leader. A lot of those guys were not juniors. I was probably one of the oldest kids on the team, being a junior on JV. So I almost took over the role of just being the leader and trying to help all the younger guys get better and compete. And it taught me how to be a leader, and that's paying off now as we make this state run.
That brings us to the regional finals. Bottom of the 11th, game is tied. It's your at bat. Take me through it. Coach
looked at me and just told me to live in the moment and take a deep breath, and that I got this. And pitcher gave me a pitch I was looking for, and I guess it was living in the moment and put a good swing on it, and it's all that happened there.
That's all she wrote, right? How much more did that moment mean to you, knowing everything you've been through prior to that?
It definitely meant a lot to me. It just proved that all my hard work is paying off and had paid off. I got a lot of congratulations. Everyone was so happy for me in the moment, and just to celebrate on the field with my team in the moment. Everyone was coming over and hugging me and jumping on me in the pile in the infield to win it. Just felt so great. I wouldn't want to do it with any other guys. All 13 of these seniors and everybody on our team, including the coaching staff, we've created a really strong bond. And starting in the off season, our motto, go the distance. That's something that we've lived by throughout this year, and just to win that game and send us to states, keep going the distance, and just hoping we can win the whole thing.
For you as a leader, what is that message going to be to the team before your first state Final Four game?
Just to soak in the moment and not be too scared, I guess, to play. Yeah, at the end of the day, we're just playing baseball, and we've been fortunate enough and good enough, and we've competed at the highest level to get to this point. I think we've earned that right to go play. As you know, we've kept winning games, so we have earned that right. And just to have fun and enjoy the moment, and don't make it too big. I keep telling our guys that we're gonna have fun, and if we can play our brand of baseball, then I think we're the best team in the state, and I think we can win the state championship.
Tournament Time on BCSN is brought to you by Med1 Care Therapy Partners, #1 in quality service and quality care.